Hey there! So today we have another review. This is beer courtesy of Scott, vintage beer enthusiast on Instagram. Please check him out. This is from Moorpark. This is Enegren Brewing, so lager-centric brewing out of California. This is Hammerzeit. This is Weizenbock, 8%. Traditional Bock, Bavarian style dark wheat ale, bock strength, dark barley, wheat malts, toasted bread, dark stone fruit against a background of banana and clove characteristics, and they're varying Hefeweizen yeast. So, what would be the examples? Schneiderweisse Aventinus, one of my favorites. Vitus is a pale Weizenbock from Weinstefan. Oh, Planck makes one, so Planck Dunkels Weizenbock is one of those. Haven't had that one. The Heller has come here. I know the dark version has hit the States, but haven't seen it. Wow, that is cloudy. Yeah, I mean, it's Hefeweizen. They're Hefeweizen-ish base, so Dunkelweizen. Yeah, Dunkelweizen. Pretty much box strength of that. So honestly, almost like a really dirty, ugly, oxidized, dark IPA, or like reddish IPA, but it's like this really rich brown. Almost attractive color on it. There's a little bit of like reddish hue to it. Wonderful tan head on that, but it is. So, yeah, looks. Initial note, I got some chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. Did they say chocolate on this one? Toasted bread. Okay, I was getting light chocolate, kind of like cocoa nuts, cocoa powder, but deep in, get some of that kind of like toasted bread, that Maillard, that rich amount of Munich malt they're using. And then deep in, get a little bit of, they call stone fruit? I guess stone fruit. Yeah, dark stone fruit, yeah, correct, yeah. But same impression, like, you know, you're reading the labels too, but it's like plum, fig, like dehydrated, not intense as umoboshi, but just like those Japanese, like, salted dark plums, yeah, more like dates, raisins, and then that banana clove thing's in there. Hard one though, that's forward. You know, again, these brown beers are hard. But that banana is so obvious. It's like, you know, banana bread. Banana bread is the best descriptor you can give. Cheers. Slightly too cold, but ooh, that's clean. Oh, that's so tasty. A little bit of alcohol bite in the back end. Yeah, spot on for Weizenbock. There is a spicy alcoholic tone on this one. I will say that there's probably some amount of noticeable alcohol in this one for 8%. For me, I feel like they generally drink a little bit cleaner. There's definitely a noticeable alcohol bite on this one. I forget if they all sit around 8. That's their range, but I think some of them are, this might be the higher alcohol version, like at 8, but about banana bread for days, clove. Banana's quite nice. It's not overly ripe and too chewy. I do like the ripe ones. Spicy on the back one. Clovey, a little pepper on the back end almost. Raisins. Almost slightly tart because it's so dry that there's almost like a craisin character, but not as sour as craisins. So bready, rich throughout. Again, banana bread for days. Toasted rye bread. Whole wheat. Rustic loaf. All the fun flavors. Dry, clean. Less phenolics. Very spot on. Yeah. Very good. Big beer, though. It really shows itself. Honestly, I would have guessed this was like how big it is. It's like almost like a triple Weizenbock. It's or not triple, but like almost like I possibly would have guessed it was 9 or 10%. Oh yeah. Curious about Scott's opinions on this one. Big beer, very nice. Not as clean and fluffy as you like it. How fluffy is this thing? Curious if they're pumping in the CO2 that, you know, some of these beers, because Weizenbock is still ideally in the Weissbier Hefeweizen range, so they should be pumping it at higher Sorry, volumes of CO2. Maybe. Then again, not a style I drink too much of, which I should really revisit. Aventinos and Vitas are two of my favorite German beers. So quite nice, quite nice. Let's go with the solid 90. As you drink it more, this could really get confused with like a Belgian Dark Strong or... No, Belgian Dark Strong, honestly, it's hard. Yeah. It's so banana and clovey, which is one of the notes you get. But those higher alcohols are so noticeable. Dry too, yeah. Wow. Yeah, honestly, this could very much trick some of the palate easily into like a Belgian quad, Belgian Dark Strong, yeah. Easily. So, surprising. Curious if Scott thinks of that too. I think this was one of those that I think actually leans in that range. So if you like Belgian quads, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. The German characteristics as you drink more, like really less and less noticeable. Yeah, wow. The alcohol just dries out so noticeably that, curious if that's the thing. But really drinks very much like Belgian quad, which is actually not my favorite styles, but very good. Let's go with that solid 93 on this one. This is Enegren, Hammerzeit, Weizenbock. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.